Bukayo Saka is out for 3 to 4 weeks with a hamstring injury. Martin Odegaard looks like he's out of a shoulder injury, but that is not feared to be as bad as it could be. It's a massive blow for Arsenal because it's Bukayo Saka, but hear me out on this. Arsenal are going to be absolutely fine. This is why they've invested so heavily this summer in extra recruits. And to be fair, people like me was like, do you need Eze? Do you need this? Do you need that? What does this look like? The squad building is almost complete. It is complete. There's no excuses at Arsenal anymore. What happened last year when Saka got injured? Who's going to replace him? It was young Ethan Nwaneri who had to do it basically by himself. There's no real obvious candidates for that. Now, this is why he bought Madueke. 55 million, slot straight in. You got Eze now. Not saying he should play on the right. You got young Max Dowman. Look what he did coming off the bench, winning a pen. Arsenal, Hayland, you're in good hands. You're in good hands. And actually, maybe you give Max Dowman his first start. Why not? Why not? Obviously, actually, to be fair, not at Liverpool. Not at Liverpool, that's going to be too much. But the pathway is there for these players. And actually, how Arsenal have played this is actually really well. You know, it's about time they did do it. But the facts are that they have. For the right-hand side, you've got Ethan Nwaneri and you've got Max Dowman and you've got Madueke who can all play there. Ethan Nwaneri can also come inside and play centrally instead of Martin Odegaard if he's injured. But guess what? You've got your new number 10 Eze with the rollout and the reveal. You can't hate on it. You can't. That was one of the most frustrating things. I was watching the Eze rollout and I'm like, I wanted to hate on this. I wanted to find some sort of negative as to why maybe this shouldn't be running. You can't. Eze, top character, top guy, top player. Arsenal fan through and through. Uncle Righty on the rollout, on the reveal video. Can't hate on that. Saw the first sit down. Message from Thierry Henry. Eze's idol. Or he's a main Arsenal player when he was young. Gets the message from him. Eze's reaction to that. Eze's reaction when he turns around, looks at the fans and like, "What? I'm here." He's thanking God. Glory to God. Glory be to God. Why I'm here signing for this team. You can't hate on the move at all. And you go, right, you fling him in against Liverpool straight away in the 10, mate. You know what I mean? Maybe he might not. He's only got 1 week's training. You know how managers think about this. Fans are like, nah, play him. But it's not like Eze ain't up to speed. Man's been playing right up to the last minute. He done everything right and played in all the games. Do you know what I'm saying? So, I'm not going to lie, man. It is a big blow that Saka's out because he's Saka. You know, what we can't do is bring down Saka's team because Arsenal bought new players. You know what I mean? None of the players that they got are better than Saka in that position. Not Madueke, not Max Dowman yet, obviously. Maybe made his Premier League debut. Not Ethan Nwaneri yet. And not, I said Madueke already. No, I mean, none of them are Bukayo Saka. So in that sense, it's a blow for 3 to 4 weeks, but you've given yourself options. Arsenal have given themselves options, and they shouldn't. I don't think it's as big as a problem as it would have been, as it was. Not would have been. We saw it last year, as it was last year for Arsenal. You know what I mean? As Arteta always says, internal solutions. You've got Gyökeres scoring 2 already. Listen, he played against Leeds, but yeah, dispatched off very, very easily. He's on penalties now. I'm the main man. I'm the 14. I'm the striker around here. I take the pen, so he's gonna do his thing. Gyökeres is gonna be absolutely fine, and this is why we said after the Man United game, people are doing too much. People are doing too much laughing at him. So he's gonna be fine. Marino, you got as a backup striker while Havertz is out as well. You don't know how long he's going to be. The only thing I would say is for Bukayo Saka, is this becoming a little bit of a theme? Is it? Like, this is his second hamstring injury in a short space of time. Obviously, he's back last year. And he was very, very durable up until he had the big injury last year. Where he needed surgery, didn't he? And you worry, you know, are they going to come back the same? Now, I have seen that this is the other hamstring. Sometimes, you know, one hamstring gets damaged and you compensate so much on the other one, on the opposite muscle. Sometimes it can make that weaker. And maybe it's too early to start suggesting about being injury prone or he was never the same since that hamstring injury. It's way too early for that. But it is something to think about. You know what I mean? It's very unfortunate that the other hamstring's gone. But really good news on the prognosis that it's 3 to 4 weeks, you know what I mean? And not 3 to 4 months. You know, it's not a tear. That just looks like a routine strain. He's out for a few weeks, you know, 3 to 4 weeks out. And they'll probably, I think that's probably included with the training time back. So maybe like 2 to 3 weeks out, and then he needs another week to get back up to speed, maybe 2 weeks. You know, you can get setbacks. We know that. You can't rush it back, especially hamstring, especially how explosive Saka is as well. He's an explosive player. So hamstrings are going to be susceptible to these types of injuries for these types of players. But I don't know, man. I just look at Max Dowman and like, as a neutral, how could you not be excited by this kid? You don't want to rush him. You don't want to give him too much. You don't want to push him too much. You don't almost want to go, Saka's injured now, kid. You're in. Start all the games. We're going Anfield. You're starting. You gotta keep him reined in. You don't want to do too much, but he looks the real deal. I've not seen a 15-year-old like this for a very long time. He is very, very special. And you know, look at Ethan Nwaneri when he was 15, getting his debut as well. And actually, you have to commend Arsenal on how they've done this. What they've done is managed to not block the pathway of these guys by signing other players. Do you know what I mean? And he's still giving them minutes. The fact that he's turned to him from the bench, Mikel Arteta, and said, Dowman, right, on you go, Max. Go show us what you could do. And I think I read something that he's won a penalty in the last 3 games he's appeared in. And on your debut at the Emirates, you win your first penalty. And it definitely was a penalty. You know what I mean? Stack just steps on his foot and he's just too quick. He's just too quick. The way he just rolls it onto the right-hand side to go that way. Defender's nightmare. And he does not look phased at all. Man's not even a pro yet. Can't even sign pro. It's crazy. Still doing GCSEs next year. Absolutely crazy. So he looks like a wonder kid. Ethan Nwaneri, you know what you're getting there as well. And again, Eze just gives everyone a lift. And Madueke, listen, he's got experience now. This is exactly why you bring Madueke in. You probably start him on the right first game. You know, if Odegaard can't play, just chuck Eze straight in there. Eze, Rice, Zubimendi. Liverpool don't want to see that. Not many teams want to see that. Gyökeres up front. Peak, mate. So, look, it is a massive blow, but I don't think it's an injury crisis. And I don't think that Arsenal will start to fall off, you know, or get bad results because of this. Let me look at Arsenal's fixtures, actually. Let's just see what I'll go on for them. Arsenal fixtures. What's Saka even going to be missing? So, obviously, he's going to miss Liverpool and Forest. Then it's international break. Might even be back for City. Might even be back for City at home. Do you know what I mean? Might even be back for City at home. Why not? You know what I mean? So actually, I think he only might even miss 2 games, and then you go probably won't start against City. You know what I mean? Maybe get his first start against Newcastle away, which is after that on the 28th. So yeah, I listen. Arsenal will be fine. Arsenal will be fine. Let me know what you guys think, Arsenal fans. Is it a crisis? Are you more worried than me? Are you more worried than most, or actually it's a blessing now that you've actually got players who can step in for Saka and there's not this over-reliance on him, plus you got more depth. This is why you signed the players that you did. And who should step in? Should Max Dowman get the nod? Do you just go with him straight away? Are you playing Ethan Nwaneri? Are you playing Madueke? Let me know what you're saying, people. Smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. I'm out of here, man. Peace.